G'day guys and welcome to another episode. We've got an extremely exciting one this week. It's a little bit of a change from the Cape York episodes that's been going on. You guys have been absolutely loving that. We absolutely love that. It's just
watching back on them straight after we've been there, and like while I'm editing them, I'm so excited. Like it just gets me excited to go back already.
We're even rewatching it because we actually made some of those episodes when we're up there and we're like, oh, like we can't wait to go back. I'm like, we're still here. Like we're here already, but
like, we literally went to this spot the other day.
Yeah, you need that 12 months of excitement to sort of to want to go back again.
Just
so
break it up.
Yeah, extremely excited for that. But look, this is a very exciting episode. This is we've done a video on this before about 6-month budget breakdown. Which was an absolutely amazing video. It resonated so well with so many people. Like everyone's like, oh my god, that's our budget, or that really helps. So
can't wait for you guys to get to 12 months and break that down.
So here we are.
The time is now.
Yeah, exactly. So this happened. What month are we now? August.
We're in August.
Yeah. So we did May 23rd to May 23rd. So that's what this budget's going to be from. So whether to do another one in 12 months, I don't know. Like I guess we sort of went through obviously. You know, that last few months of that budget, you know, inflation and all that sort of the crap was starting to come in. And
fuel prices just went through the roof.
Yeah, but it'd be interesting if you did do one from now until the next 12 months. You know, again, it's probably going to be different. But again, this is our figures, our breakdown.
We had a lot of things pop up, unexpected.
Yeah, a few little bits and pieces. But again, last time it was pretty spot on. This time it's pretty much sort of what we expected before we went traveling. Look, this is something that before we travel, like, how much is it going to cost? How much do we save? Like, you know, can we do 12 months, 6 months? Like, you know, what do we need to do to make this happen? And look, so many people are packing up, you know, traveling full time, traveling 12 months, 6 months, whatever, which is absolutely awesome. And again, the number one thing to do that is you need money at the end of the day and a bit of a budget to break it down. So look, on go back, if you haven't watch our 6 month video. This is where we break down of like, you know, what we recommend for like 3 months, 6 months. Because look, just because you want to travel doesn't mean you have to travel for 12 months. Like
that's how what we first did.
1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, like whatever you can do. You know, 2-3 grand can get you, you know, a month on the road, or if you want to make it, just in the back of your bloody car, swag, whatever. Again, everyone's set up so different. Everything's different. So look, this isn't just like, oh, I have to sell my house and travel for 12 months. Just whatever you do, like break this down to whatever you want. But yeah, again, just get out there and
whatever you've got, whatever time you've got, just
and make it happen.
Yeah,
exactly. So look, before we dive into this one, we want to, as we did on our last video, we want to go back again. You guys we've had so much new support come through our channel, which is absolutely amazing. Again, we do this solely for fun. That is our sole reason why we do this. We enjoy it. We, you know, was looking for this sort of stuff, and we wanted to start traveling. Again, so this is solely why we do this thing, is for just we enjoy doing it and enjoy sharing our journey. So look, we want to give you guys a little bit of a trip back memory lane from the past 6 months of our 12 months trip. So let's sit back. If it's the morning, have a sip on your coffee. It's the afternoon. Crack a tin and sit back and enjoy this one.
With plenty of class in here and a lot to love out there, this magnificent home at 28 Ontario Park Drive, Mildura, could be the one. Impeccably presented and cared for, this home has a most impressive layout. Store your Lotus Caravan safely with the side access and your toys in the 6x9 metre shed. Plus, if you're a travelling camper, you can lock up, take off and tour the nation. Let's have a look.
All right, how good was that? Again, it just gets me so excited.
I love it.
So excited again. But look, we actually do sit back and watch our own episodes. Like we just turn them on sometimes.
Beautiful memories that we're gonna have for forever.
And that's exactly why we do. Exactly why we documented our journey. Like even our that's the beauty of social media days, like Facebook, Instagram. Like just the sole reason we did that for is just to document our journey, which is what it should be about.
Yeah.
And look, going back on that, even people like new people, they come back and they like. The odd people do go back to like day one. They're like, oh my god, like look where you guys have sort of come from. Like they see your journey, sort of thing. And like, well, hey, I can sort of do this too. Like I can, get out and travel, whatever. Like it's just,
it doesn't matter what you've got.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to go back and watch it. So look, we want to dive into this one. So look, I guess something to cover from the start. Like again, this is solely our journey. Our expenses based on our setups, the way we live, like it's just
what we need, what we use and eat and do day to day.
And that's going to look different for everyone. Now we did this the same thing in our first 6-month budget, and it the way we sort of broke it down, come down to be like to cover everyone. Like it actually, like we had like the motorbike. We haven't had that the last sort of few months, but like we carry a motorbike. We have a V8 Petrol, like it's, maybe with 35s, like I'm probably going to use a bit more fuel, bigger van, camper trailer, rooftop tent, high ace van. Again, everyone's set up different. This is ours. It's a big setup. We're pretty much 7-ton most of the time if we're loaded up, going down the highway. So look, like our expenses are going to look different, but you could say, well, hey, I've got 3 kids, 4 kids, food's expensive these days. So this is where those expenses of having the motorbike or some of the maybe things that we've done or whatever, the setup can sort of accommodate for that.
Well, we've got an expensive golden retriever.
Yeah,
we don't have kids.
Yeah, that's pretty much the cost of 2 children, what she freaking eats.
What she eats.
So, yeah, exactly. But look, again, that really worked out. Look, give or take $200 or over the year, $5,000 or something over our total amount, which we're going to share with you guys. Like, again, this is just very, very, very rough, but it's based on our journey. What's in our budget is going to look different to yours. Like, someone on from our last one was like, "No, like you didn't put a new house in your budget. Like everyone needs a house. Like a new house isn't in our budget. Like it's
not on our radar.
It's not in our radar. It's not like what's on the forecast anytime soon. Again, we're not saying, hey, go sell your house and spend all your money and have no money when you come back.
Money's
like,
it's away,
yes.
and we're not touching it because who knows what's going to happen years to come.
Exactly. And look, selling a house was our choice. It was right for us. It was the most best thing we ever did. Like it just felt so right in us. That's why we did it. If it didn't feel right, we wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
If you want to rent your house, whatever,
go for that.
It's totally your call. Again, if you don't want to sell, you just want to leave it there and go for 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8, like
get a
whatever.
house sitter or something instead.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Everyone's journey looks different. You don't have to sell your house to go out and see this amazing country. And look, ours was a calculated decision. Like, look, like, we started an online business a few years ago. Like, high value products, high ticket commissions. Like, this is something that was totally new to us. And look, like, it wasn't really a risk. Like, it was a calculated decision. But like, again, we knew in our heart this is going to work. We know what we're doing. This is going to work. We even documented like, hey, if our journey didn't work, something happens when we just spend all that money, we have zero money, and we ended up living in a car park
in our parents' backyard or something.
Yeah, and doing what we had to do. Like it just that was okay of us, because it's one of those things like we need to do this. We need to give it 100%, and whatever it looks like, that's our journey, good or bad. It's just something that we had to do. Yep. So the time might not ever feel right, I guess. Like for some people, like we get literally DMs like, "Hey, should I sell my house?" It's like, dude,
we can't give you that advice.
Yeah, I can't give you
I think that's illegal.
Yeah, if it feels right, do it. If it doesn't, well then think of another plan that, is going to feel right for you and your situation.
Yeah.
But look, end of the day, to travel full time, like, again, like I said, you need money. Like, everyone's got their different situations of, maybe they sold $1 million house, $2 million house. Like, we sold our house for...
what area you're in,
your
house value can be so much more.
We sold ours for not that much. And
it was a lot for our area where we lived.
Yeah, but we're only homeowners for
5 years.
Yeah, 5 years, and then a lot of debts and all that stuff. So it's not like you just go.
We didn't get a massive profit.
Pocket
from it,
pocket a shit ton of money, and you're just living off savings. Like that wasn't our journey, but people out there are doing that, which again is awesome. Like there's so different. Everyone's situation again is totally different. But for us, we need to make money. Again, we've got a high value product, high ticket commission that we started online. Again, online these days is everything. Like it's the way it's been. Again, there's that older generation. It's just like online scam, dodgy, whatever. Like this is that. that mindset, like it's changed
Or
so
the mindset
much.
you need to go to work. You need to work until you're 65.
Yeah.
And for your family, provide.
It's changed so much, yeah.
yeah.
And look, we've even had the odd people that look at us like, oh, what are you doing, a scam? I was like, if people honestly look at us and think that we're people that would be a part of something like that or put our brand or whatever part of that, like, I hope that they're not watching this or they don't follow any of our stuff, because it's just absolutely horrible. But look, there is so many ways out there now. Again, a lot of people ask us what we do. They're like, look, we didn't start what we do to spend our whole day and our whole time of just DM every single person, like, hey, like, just kind of curious about what you do. Like, you know, I'm going to sit there and explain a business model for 6 hours a day. Like, that's not what we did it for. Like, look, anyone can do what we do or make money online or however the hell you want to do it, but not everyone is prepared to do what it takes to get it and go through the sacrifices to get it. So that's why I say, look, anyone can do what we do, because look, I was a postie. I was freaking delivering mail in gym shorts on a postie bike, listening to my earpods.
I started out as a childcare trainee,
Yeah.
and I think, yes, I finished in management, so I had that leadership sort of experience, but...
So new to us. So that's, yeah, we had $6
Yeah.
grand in our name before we did any of this. So like, it's, if we can do it, anyone can do it. And look, that's one thing. Like,
We're
so look,
normal people.
exactly. And look, we have information for you guys on the web. Again, it's for go-getters only. That, like, we get 300-400 sort of applications to start this opportunity a month. We only work with 10 a month, so we can give them 100%, 110%.
Of our time, our attention.
Yeah, of our time. And look, you got to be a go-getter. If you're just like, oh yeah, might
Just
sort of
curious.
do this 1 hour a week, like, it's not going to work. It's that simple. The company we align with, the opportunity,
People.
everything behind it works 180%. It works, but it's like anything. It takes time, or else everyone would be billionaires.
Yeah.
So look, we do have a section on our website there if you want to check out. We've got a process on there to go through there. You can jump on that. Again, like I said, this is what we do. It's what we do forever. This is documented. We'll never work again. We still get sort of, this is different, I guess, because we still get classified as the YouTuber, influencer, or sponsored. How cool would that be? Living your dreams. Like, we aren't in that category. I know that's sort of the way the
We're
stone's been.
classified in that category, but we're not.
Yeah, that's sort of the way the path's been
just
set.
us.
Is like, oh, if you get lucky and get a sponsor, like, you're about to travel. But like, no, that's our sort of mission now. Is like, no, there is other ways. You don't have to have a large
You
phone.
don't have to rely on companies and sponsors.
Yeah, and if they say, hey, nah, budget's cut this year, you're done. Or
Then you're done.
relying on YouTube views or product reviews, like, we still get kind of classified in that. Like, we do YouTube solely for the fun of it. There's no friggin' way we could do what we do by making money off YouTube. So I guess that's why we stay real. This is us, is what you get. If you don't like it, who cares? Like, you know, we're not doing stuff for views. It's just literally you know, our way. And that's why, you know, we have the trust of everything we do, because we're using it because we love it. And that's it. But again, this episode isn't about that, but I wanted to cover it because that's a question that comes up a lot. It's like, oh, I can't afford to do that. I can't this, and I can't travel. I can't sell my house. Like, look, end of the day, you can. You know, if we said we can't, well, then we never would. So that's exactly, I wanted to sort of, you know, quickly cover that. So look, let's get into it. We're going to do the breakdowns first. So we'll do the breakdowns and then we'll hit the total. And this come in pretty much where we had like pretty much where we thought when we first started. So let's dive into it. So look, the big one, Petrol. Yeah, so big one is
V8 towing.
Yeah, big one's
the van.
Petrol. And look, depending where you're traveling in Australia or wherever you are as well, like, fuel prices are different. Like, you know, if you're near cities all the time, you might be paying, you know, whatever's the time, you know, $1.50.
Well, and our thing is, no matter what direction we drive, one day can be going west, the next day we can be going east, south, north, whatever. We
wind's
always
blowing.
get a headwind.
I know, yeah.
I don't know what it is, but
Yeah.
something with us, whatever direction we drive, we get a headwind.
It always gets it. So look, yeah, up north here, like, we've been paying $2.86 up here, like at Cape York and that. So like, again, depending where you are, like, you know, it can change so much. But for us, $19,073 was the price for 12 months of petrol. So look, it's a fair chunk, but obviously it's going to be one of your biggest expenses. Again, that could look different for people, but again, towing a caravan, if you weren't doing that, probably halve it. Like, but yeah, that's our expense. Mainly, 98 octane.
Yep.
Fuel as well. That's what we like to run in the car.
Try to put that in wherever it's available.
Yeah, but now who would have thought diesel's more expensive than
Yeah.
petrol, than 98 petrol? So who would have ever bloody thought that? But yeah, 19 grand touch over for 12 months on the road. So look, if you can get a fuel sponsor, or if dad's got a fuel card, or mum or brother or sister or someone, pinch the fuel card and you'll be right. So I might go to the second most expensive one. So food and petrol is going to be your biggest one. So let's jump into this. Is we did our groceries and alcohol are in the same category.
Yeah, so like alcohol is in when we've gone to the bottle shop and bought bottles or slabs or whatever.
That's generally where you buy alcohol, don't
No, not like at a pub and we've bought a beer or something.
Yeah. That's So groceries and alcohol. So $18,184.29. So that's all of our groceries.
That includes us and Georgia's food. So I've touched on this before. Georgia eats raw and it's expensive the way we feed her, but that's our choice. So
but again, if you had kids or whatever, I'm not saying you feed your kids like you'd feed a dog, but I guess you'd probably feed Georgia better than
whatever
most
I
children.
feed Georgia. If you cooked it and maybe added like some grains like rice or pasta or something, you could definitely feed your kid that.
Oh yeah, if we fed ourselves out, we'd be friggin' looking amazing. But yeah, groceries and alcohol. So look, we're not I'm having a can right now. Like we're not the biggest drinkers. Once you're on the road full time, it's a bit of a struggle of like, because so many people on trips or holidays, whatever. It's like beers every night.
You're meeting up with people and you're socializing, or you're sitting around the fire, and it's like, oh, crack a can, have a drink.
Like, man, relax. Like, we can't do this every day. Like, this is our lives. Like, this is our routine, and we can't, do it all the time. But look, so that's the biggest one, and they're pretty much like there's nearly just under 40 grand that for
just
a year.
In those two items alone.
Yeah, but again, kids, 2 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids.
Yeah, well, with kids, you're also buying like nap, or if they're still infants or babies, you're buying nappies, wipes, all that sort of thing as well.
Yeah, exactly. G'day guys, I hope you're enjoying today's episode. We want to quickly interrupt because we have an extremely exciting announcement to make for you guys. As you would have seen, we're wearing our Traveling Campers merch. As we've been going around Australia for quite a while now, and extremely exciting announcement is we now have this available to you guys. So we'd love to see you out there. This is our Team Traveling Campers range. Love to see you guys out there exploring, forward driving in our gear.
They're available right now on our website. So we've got men's, women's, kids, tees, and even some hoodies. So you can jump on right now and shop, and they'll be posted straight to you. Also on our website, we've got heaps of blog posts, so how we travel with Georgia, so traveling with a dog. We've got all about our car and our van, and also we've got how we travel full time. So if that's something you've been interested in, you can jump in and check it out, and we can even help you if that's something you want to do.
Exactly. And look, we don't ask too much from you guys at all, but look, we'd love if you take just 10 seconds to make sure, because we've seen the stats and a lot of you guys that watch frequently aren't actually subscribed to the channel. So please just jump across, hit that subscribe button, hit that little notification bell. That means you won't miss a 1 minute of Traveling Camps. And look, give the video a like, jump in the comments. We love to engage with you guys. So look, just let us know your favorite takeaway, your favorite part of the episode. Chuck something in there, we'll get back to you and we can engage with you guys in there. As that's what we're trying to do, is build a Traveling Campus community of all traveling like-minded people. As we've been going around, we've been meeting so many of you guys. It's been absolutely amazing.
We absolutely love.
That's what we've been all about. So again, guys, back to the episode. Thanks so much. So let's jump on to accommodation, caravan parks, and low-cost camps. So this is something that we don't do many caravan parks, only when it's sort of convenient.
Especially since we've had our trooper.
Yeah, with the batteries of water and stuff.
With the batteries and the water. Freelander was probably a little bit more caravan parks than what we would have.
We're in like 3 or 4 months of no caravan park. We do support a lot of low-cost camps, hip camps.
We love hip camps now, just the space you get. Like, we're in a hip camp now.
Right now, yeah. Just paying cash to people, just looking after them, because they just give you room, they just look after you. Like, that's the stuff we want to support. Like supporting caravan parks too, but just, like in small... We don't really have the need to go to too many.
Unless we're based somewhere for a long time. Like right now, we're about to go to Cairns for 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we live about to check into a caravan park tomorrow for 9 days.
So like we can't stay at a hip camp or something because we need water. We need power, like just for when
to leave George under the aircon.
To leave George under the aircon for when we want to go and do things. So
yeah, all day and just again, it's a convenience thing. Leave it there, stuff safe. Going to do a lot of the car stuff. Cars getting serviced, all those sort of things. So look, the expense there $5,525.24. So not too bad.
Really good, I think. For
not too bad. That's a bit probably lower than normal. There's some months there where it was like 0, and then some months
all of February we were in South WA and coming across to SA, and it was 0. We just free camped the whole way from Perth right across back to Victoria. Yeah,
but again, this looks different for everyone. Again, not everyone has the water capacity, battery capacity. Kids, caravan parks are great. Like again, everyone's different. So look, maybe you're like, hey, the petrol's massive, but my accommodation is probably going to be more. So again, this is where they can sort of but they can sort of differ. So we've got, again, this is just the names that we've categorized into. I do spreadsheets and stuff, like everything that goes in and out is like on spreadsheets and all that weird sort of, you're like, you got the receipt, where's my card?
It's my life for the last 8 years.
Well, hey, we get to share the figures on this to people. So we got car caravan. We can carry the motorbike as well, bike supplies, etc. So again, like any maintenance on the car, anything we buy for the caravan, like
a lot of
toilet
things.
cleaner.
The toilet cleaner popped up quite a lot.
Yeah, filling up gas bottles, like anything like that. Some stuff we bought for the bike. Again, which everyone's not going to have that expense. But we've also added in our expenses, our insurance for the car and caravan is included in there. So that's a fair bit per month. So look, again, that's because we travel full time. That's our travel expense. Look, not all of our expenses in here. Like we got business expenses like phone bills and like marketing and stuff. So that's separate.
That's separate.
But yeah,
this is solely just
insurance
travel.
And car stuff is what we live in. It is ours. So most people that's doing a 12-month trip probably won't budget their car insurance in there. But again, so we have. So this come in at $13,269. That's actually quite. What do we do there? What did we buy that was really expensive there? So that's. Hang on, I'm looking at the wrong one there. But yeah, that's just sort of again like. I had some motorbike stuff which added up quite a fair bit. Again, insurances.
The most expensive thing was when he blew his bike up in Alice Springs on our first
that was included.
2 weeks on the road after we left.
Yeah, there's $3,000
He blew up
in
his
June.
motorbike at Fink.
That's right. Yeah, we blew out
And he wasn't even racing.
Blew like 3 or 4 months budget out. Just that.
Second week, done.
So look, caravan insurance like nearly $1,000. So there's some big ticket stuff in there, which again not everyone's going to have. But hey, you've got to. We didn't really have any dramas with, other than the bike, but like cars, caravans.
No,
like,
we was really lucky.
But this is what you have to remember is like, this looks cool, but then like you need to have that buffer of like...
things can go wrong.
Hey, what happens if my car blows up or does, something like, what happens if the wheels fall off my caravan and breaks axles? Like, something like shit can happen and it does happen. So touch wood, everything's been amazing when I set up all year, which is good. But look, you need to have... whatever budget you're gonna have, and then plus a bit. Like we've got like we don't need it now,
obviously
but
you have like insurance and all that, but
just always have a safe zone as well if something happens. So you're not like the trip's wrecked or whatever. I'm going home, or we're going home and we have $0 left in our bank account. Like you don't want to put that. So look, that's pretty pricey, but again, it's probably a bit more richer than most, but. Again, this can go back onto other budgets there. So look, entertainment, which is out for dinner, takeaway, etc. We don't do massive amounts. Even when we were back in Madura for a month or two, we did do a fair bit of dinners, like shouted people for dinner and stuff. So like it got a bit out of hand, but then like we've been up at Cape York and that like I'm craving KFC right now, like or some sort of takeaway.
Going to Cairns tomorrow.
Yeah, and I think that's definitely what's going to be for dinner. So look, it's not like all the time, but it's still...
And I am sick of cooking, to be honest, so I am looking forward to some takeaway or going out for dinner is what I'm really looking forward to doing.
That's great news. So it's pretty much look for that coming in at $7,010.56. So is that bad?
I don't think so.
I think it's that bad. That's not that bad. Yeah, no, that's not that bad. But again, this would be a big one if you have kids.
Oh yeah.
Entertainment.
A good hack I have heard is when you have kids, look for places on certain days of the week, like kids eat free. So that's a good option if you've got quite a tribe of kids while you're traveling. Yeah, exactly. So look, this is the entertainment for us. Like we don't do big fancy like tours and like we do stuff, all of that. Mainly because of Georgia. Well, but it's just not really. I don't know. It's not. It's not really out there. Things for us to also look forward, like horizontal falls. Like we didn't do that when we were up in Broome because that's something we want to look forward to for when we go back. Yeah, exactly. So so look, we're not ones that are just going to go out and theme parks all the time and all that stuff. Like that's something we don't do that much of. So, but again, we were talking about if we go past the Gold Coast again on our way back south, we might go to the theme park. Might call it, but it's not like we're doing like the chopper rides everywhere because again. This is the difference of like, hey, I'm living full time on the road. I'm doing 12 months to where, hey, I'm doing 3 months. Yeah, I'm doing 3 months, and it's like whatever it costs, whatever. Only 3 months. Let's live it up. Boom, boom, boom. Like it's that's where it's different. Yeah, that's where it's different. Like again, but again, hey, you might say, hey, geez, $7,000. Like $13,000 bikes. I don't carry a bike and that could go onto the entertainment. But hey, the kids love doing this. You know.
all
Yeah,
that
you
sort
might
of
have
stuff.
kids who are just thrill seekers and want to do absolutely everything, which is awesome.
So it's going to balance out.
yeah.
So look, let's see if anyone's actually like doing the sums. Like, hey, they're getting up
Yeah,
there. They got the
adding.
calculator on their phone. Like, I just want to know this friggin' total amount. We've got one more category. So this next one's personal needs. Georgia's in there. Clothes, haircuts, etc.
So Georgia, her category is more like when we take her for a wash or a groom.
Yeah. This is just personal
Vet
stuff. Like,
stuff.
yeah, again, clothes. Like, go to Kmart. There was like some medicine when I did my knee, like some crutches, doctor's visits, like Panadol and stuff, like gym memberships when we go to the gym and stuff. Again, just sort of just general sort of like some snorkeling stuff, sunburn, candle, undies, pre-workout, massage. So just sort of stuff like that. HDMI for cable for TV. Sort of just a generic sort
random. Not random, but...
Yeah, just personal sort of thing. So again, categorize this how you want, but that's sort of how we've done our leftover stuff. So that come in at $5,864.27. So that's not that bad. Yeah, that's not that bad at all. Again, we're pretty...
Considering, like, the medication for his knee was...
Yeah, that wasn't...
It wasn't too bad,
much,
but,
no.
like, it was consistent. Like,
we're pretty minimal people. Like, these shorts I'm wearing right now, I've had them for, like, 2 years. Like, I have 2 pairs of Kmart shorts. Like,
I did a haul when we were back in our hometown. My mum and I went shopping, and so I was just sick of wearing... When you live in a caravan, you can only carry so many clothes, and I just got sick of wearing the same thing all the time. So I literally just... All the clothes I had, sorted out which ones I did still want to keep, but then I just bought basically a whole new wardrobe, because I was just like, I cannot wear the same thing anymore. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, but again...
So, there was an expense there.
Pretty sort of basic, but again, we want to lash out whatever. Again, we're not on a budget, so I guess, like, again, our situation's different now. Like, we're just living how we would back when we were home. Yeah. But again, some people will live off baked beans and stay in car parks. Like, you can say, hey, I can do this for $100 a week. Watch this. Awesome if you can.
You can't not eat. Josh feels like he hasn't eaten if he doesn't eat meat.
Yeah, love me meat.
So we don't really eat vegetarian.
Probably touch too much meat over my
I would, if it was just me, I would be happy to eat vegetarian once or twice a week. Like, that's fine. But obviously, you like to eat a certain way. So that's all good. So look, that brings us to our total. How much does it cost to travel Australia for 12 months? For us.
But this is pretty close to our 6 months as well. So $68,000, $996.68. That was our total 12 months spend. And when we started, like when we were just going to do a 12-month trip, whatever, I think we budgeted 60 to 70. So we're like 60 to 70 grand's roughly where it is. So that works out to $1,326.85 averaged out per week, which was, we budgeted $1,000 a week. That's what we thought it was going to cost. Some were less, some were... But again, if I took out like car insurance, the motorbike stuff, we're under $1,000 a week. Yep. So, but again, we added that in there to give, because that's our honest figures of what's in our budget. But if we said, hey, $800 a week, we're probably lying to you guys. And like, people can definitely do that. But again, a family of 6 or something, and you want to do this, stay at caravan parks, theme parks, fuel, go to Cape York, I don't like, you're not going to get away with that much. No. Like, I honestly don't think a full size van, whatever, I don't think you're going to do that. So look, again, give or take, I still think that 60 to 70 grand is a comfortable number to be like, I'm going to do 12 months, have the best time of my life, and get into it. Yep. So I think that's a really, really good figure. Again, this is totally our budget. If there's something you're not happy on there, I'm sorry, but I don't really care. It's our budget.
What we've spent our money on.
Yes, but this comes very close to the figures we did for our 6-month one. So 6 months, 12 months. But again, just break this down into 3 months, or okay, I'm gonna, because we said I think about 10 to 15 grand to do 3 months. I think was our budget. So hey, 15 grand, I can save that. That's a lot of how we did our first trip. We spent 12 months. We saved 20 or 30 grand or something, whatever we did, and so we had roughly 15 grand. We did a 3-month trip. Fell in love with
bought
it.
a Petrol.
Yeah, a bit of a different story there. But yeah, again, that doesn't mean you go have to like, Jesus, I can't afford 70 grand. I can never travel. Like, just get out there and do whatever suits you guys, and just no matter what you set up, you don't need to have, you know, this is our house. Our situation is different
house,
to yours.
yes.
But hey, even if you are looking at traveling full time, again, these figures are good to know because, like, okay, if you sell your house or whatever, you're going to live off savings. You know, roughly how many years am I going to get until, hey, someone needs to go to work or do something and have some money coming back in. So, look, again, guys, I hope that really, really helps. I think we broke that down. Again, this literally one take. The only bit of plan I have is the
Numbers.
The numbers. That's it.
That I calculated on the phone.
One ginger beer. I drink freaking ginger beers.
They're not.
No, sorry. What are they? Oh, lemon lime bitters.
It's still Brookvale Union. I don't know what you've done, but oh my gosh, you make the best alcohol.
Yeah, they are good. Yeah, I never thought. Yeah, Mikayla started drinking ginger beers. I'm like, I'm not touching that.
He's like,
they
look, and like,
ginger
because the
beers
cans are
yeah.
like so girly. He's like, oh, I'm not drinking those.
Yeah, I'm giving up my Northerns.
So I'm like,
Jacks
oh,
are
beauty.
still on.
I found something that he doesn't like. I'll drink these, and then now he loves them.
They are good. So look, one ginger beer each. The figures, and then one take. This thing's been going. That's how we roll. So
That's how we do everything.
Yeah, it's
not we don't drink every day.
No, that's literally how we film all of our stuff. So again, like I said, we're doing this for fun. That's what it's all about. So again, really hope that helped you guys. So look, you know, any questions, look, share your figures in the comments below.
Let us know, yeah.
Let us know. I know this resonated with a lot of people last time and really helped you out. But look, again, guys, no matter what it comes down to, just whatever you've got, get out. Even if it's a small weekend trips or whatever, like, just get out. Like, so many people message like, I wish I could do it, you guys. I wish I could go to Cape York. I've always wanted to go.
Do it.
It's literally how we did our first trip. We were sitting there watching these videos saying the same thing. We're like, hey, we can go.
And I just looked at him. I was like, what? How? And the next day I went into work. I asked my boss, in a year's time, can I please have 3 months off? And she approved it there. Well, at the end, by the end of the day, she approved it.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, we're going. Didn't know how it was going to happen, whatever. It's like, we will go about stuff, mate. Jen, you got to prioritize it. So look, again, guys, life's short. You know,
do the things that you want to do.
Do the things you want to do. Just get out. Look, if you're feeling motivated or feeling pumped from any of this, set a date now. Like, just be like,
and
okay.
Let us know if you're going to do it. Say, I'm going to do this.
That's how all of this traveling campers, that's how it all started, from saying, hey, let's go to Cape York and let's just go. Let's stop thinking. It's literally, we haven't shared, like, it's literally how all this started. Hey, let's create a page. We had Colorado and Dad's Camper Trail. We
won some lights from Justin from Patriot Campers at the Melbourne 4x4 show back in 2017, I think it was, something like that. And we're like, hey, this is cool. Literally how our journey started. It wasn't like, hey, these guys are just gifted and, you know, get all this stuff given to them. Like, it's literally how it started. Every single person you look up to, they all have their own stories and, you know, put a lot into it. Like, it's literally how it started. We'll definitely have to do a video on that one day. On our story. Yeah, which is cool. So, anyway, guys, again, thank you so much. I hope that really, really helped back into the normal episodes next week. And we've hopefully got a little bit of Cape York stuff left, maybe, or who knows where we're going to be. Yeah. So, but anyway, guys, again, thank you so much for watching. We hope to see you out in the tracks.